Hello everybody, it's Dave here again, and I am back to talk to you about Dino Frontier. So this is a new, like, dinosaur hunting, farming, real-time strategy type game from Uber Entertainment, who you might be familiar with from Wayward Sky, which I think is probably one of the best launch titles. I never got a chance to review it, but it's really, really well done, kind of a Pixar style. Go check it out if you haven't already. Anyways, they're back again, and this one is similarly really, really well optimized for the PSVR. It looks great, it feels great. Zooming in from God scale down to 1-to-1 scale and seeing stuff in real time without the animation juddering at all and just no shaking, nothing at all. It's very, very good. And the gameplay itself is really well designed. It's a lot of fun to get into, once you start building up stuff, recruiting townspeople, leveling them up, going to different parts of town on your caravan. It gets to be pretty interesting. And I got very, very wrapped up in it for the amount of time that I was playing it. Unfortunately, that amount of time is not so long. It feels like the type of game that's designed to last for a while, because you get into the mechanics of it and you think, okay, well, I could just keep going. Maybe they'll throw me new buildings, new dinosaurs. Maybe I could expand my town a little bit, go to different places and start expanding there. But after you get through what is essentially the campaign, which kind of requires you to build a few caravans, and you fight the Bandit King, and then you go fight a final boss. Once that's complete, the game's pretty much finished. And that's kind of unfortunate because, $20 for 4 hours of gameplay that's really polished is not bad at all on PSVR. That's honestly hard to not recommend. But at the same time, it's such a good game, and it's built like something that you'd expect more out of. So when you get done with it, you're kind of like, well, shit, I really wanted to keep going with that. So that was really my main issue with it. It seems like it's going to be a long, deep game that you can keep coming back to. But in the end, once you get through the campaign, that's about it. What's there is one of the best experiences on PSVR, I gotta say. It feels so smooth. It is so much fun to play. Every little design element is just so well implemented. From building up your buildings with the hammer, watering your crops with the water can. I mean, I felt like I was playing a VR Harvest Moon sometimes, and I wanted to keep coming back to it because that's the kind of game where once you get in the rhythm, you want to just keep doing it and see how far you can expand and see what happens next. And it really doesn't allow that. So that's pretty unfortunate. It's a great platform, but I wish they had built a little bit more on it. So for your $20 still, I think this is definitely one that people are going to want to pick up. I really, really enjoyed it. And I think you will too, but just be a little bit wary that by the time you get really, really into it, it's going to be over. And there's not much incentive to come back and play it again. Nothing new happens if you complete the story and continue to play. You can only have one of each dinosaur, one of each building. It's kind of like, you see what's there and then it's done. So it's a great package. I can't say enough about how well optimized I feel like it is. Really, really smooth. It kind of blew me away when I zoomed in for the first time all the way down to see a person at full size and then zoom back up, and there was no problem at all, and it just worked, and it was incredible. That moment was just great. So I have to recommend it, but with some reservations. So that's my review, guys. Thanks for watching. If I had to give this one a number, I guess I'm doing that now. If I had to give this one a number, I'd say probably like a 7.9. Something like that. It's a really good product, but not a whole lot there overall. So, little secret for you guys, if you stuck around for the whole thing, I'm going to give away a copy of Super Hot here really soon. I just got an extra copy, and I'd like to give it away in the next, 3 hours after I post this. So if you're an early bird and you watch all the way to the end, leave a comment that says, I deserve Super Hot, give it to me, and I'll enter you in a drawing, and maybe you'll win. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.